Good evening.
Hiya.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, do you know what? I'm really suffering still. I'm not feeling amazing myself today, to be honest with you. So it's probably not a bad thing that Brandon actually postponed. So
Yeah.
I've had a banging headache for the last hour. So I'm just going to do a little bit of sharing for a second. I won't be a moment. Do you know what? I keep getting error on my phone. I can't. It's not letting me open my live stream. I don't know why. Strange.
So I'll just say a bit what's happened when I've come in today, shall I?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
So I've come in today and I put this pendulum on her the other day, and I've come in and it's been dismantled. Now, I didn't know this pendulum could dismantle, but it's been unscrewed. It's unscrewed and it's just placed on the side. So I've had to screw it back in. Don't know how it's got like that. No idea, but it has. And people might not believe me, but that's fine. But I know, and I swear on my life and everyone I know's life, that was dismantled and I haven't done that. And I didn't even know it unscrewed. So I don't know how it's got like that. Not saying it's paranormal, but I don't know how else it's unscrewed. I have no idea. No one else has been in here. No one else. You've not experienced anything, have you, Dan?
Nope, not had anything at all since the other day.
No.
But being honest with you, I mean, I'm really suffering at the minute with insomnia. So but when I am sleeping, then it's relatively heavy. So and I can certainly say that I haven't had any dreams or scratches or anything whatsoever.
Yeah.
So it's certainly very strange
for you.
Yeah. So obviously, when you said to me about pendulum, I thought I would pull my pendulum board out and just stick my pendulum on it and see if it moves on its own. I have got a fan here that is blowing, but it's not massive amounts. So we'll just let that settle and go from there, really.
I've got a music box, the light again, and then the static you can see.
Yeah.
In the back. And we've got a new gadget that we've both ordered.
Yes. Well, mine's turned up today. Yours isn't due, and what, tomorrow, Monday? Something like that?
Monday, I think.
Monday. So basically, well, obviously I've got the spirit box as I had before. I've got Alice box as well, as long as that works.
These talks that we've been doing have been good because we've been learning about different things to use.
Certainly have.
They've been really, really good. So, yeah, we'll be able to bring them back out into our investigations when we're back out and about.
Definitely. And this new toy
like we've got to play with,
it's gonna be pretty cool. Let me just do one more. There we go. Just on one more share. So, has anybody ever seen one of these before? It looks like a giant fuse. It does, doesn't it? It looks like a fuse.
It's brilliant. I love it. So, I love it.
Basically, when you hold on to it like that, it doesn't then do anything until you do that. So you've got to touch both metal strips of, I mean, they're literally about 7 quid, something like that, I think.
Yeah. But you could do it in a circle. You could have like 3 of them all get in a circle and then leave it opening.
You can have one. You can have one person and have you all in a circle.
Yeah.
And it's not until you physically touch both sides.
Yeah.
That it lights up and makes a sound. So just going to the chat very quickly. Natalie, I've shared to a couple of places, but nothing that we've talked about.
Natalie, if you share into my group, hopefully somebody should, because I can't share until after. But if people share into my group, hopefully somebody will be about to put it on.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go to the chat a minute and just say hello to everybody. Mary Grant Bishop, hello. Teresa Greenwood and Jackson, it's good to have you back on. Lovely to see you last night. It was an amazing reading that Drew gave you last night. Drew, I'll tell you what, I won't go into detail, but Drew didn't have come up with some amazing stuff linked to Anne Jackson, and it was all unbelievable. It was Do you know what I mean?
Got to message him regarding mine because I've not messaged him. He said that he's got a lady with me, but
very true. I know he's on with Phil at the moment. He was live with Phil, so fingers crossed. I'll get him to. I'll send him. I'll get him to give you a shout.
Yeah.
Mary Grant Bishop. I've already said hello, actually. Julie McDonald. Congratulations on you and Kurt getting married. It's a joke, by the way. They're not. They're just getting. They just got into a relationship. So. Donna McTaggart, hello, Brett Carruthers, Jasmine Maduro. I'm just going down and seeing everybody the same names actually at the moment. Teresa Ann, Stephen Harris, hello. Natalie and Tracy in modding at the moment. Davey's in modding. He says he's not feeling great as well. Mandy Bell, hello.
Hi, Mandy.
Pat Wilkinson, we've got the lovely Lynn Sindri on. Chesterfield Ghost Hunters on. Hello. Donna McTaggart, yes, that's the thing that Mike was talking about the other night. So yeah, so that's it there. Energy stick. So as I say, they're literally about £7 on Amazon, I think it was. And as I say, you just touch the metal bits and it lights up. So the idea is we hold on to it and then we see if there is a spirit with us, maybe they can touch it, the metal section on the end there, and light it up, because it will only work if if something else touches that metal strip.
So I've got a new app to work with tonight. One I've used before, but one I'll be using for this one, and it's actually called the Doll app.
Oh, okay,
and it's cool. By Spain Paranormal. So this has got Spanish words mixed in, chopped up and reversed.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't be able to hear an English word come out.
Have you ever seen one by somebody called PIT? Who are they? What's the? I'll show you it now. It's like they've set up one. I downloaded it the other day. It's free bit, and you just got to get it working. You've got to watch an ad for 10 seconds. And basically there's an EMF function on it, which I'm not interested in, obviously, but there's a dictionary style function on it.
All right.
And I thought, put it into English, give it a whirl maybe, and see what's what, see what it comes up with.
Jabba makes this one. I know him. He works very closely with Brian Holloway. So
yeah.
It's got a lovely. I just want to use it for its ambient banks, and you'll see why when I get it on.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We might see what that's in. There we go. Look, first word out, communication. Don't know, you can't
brilliant. Wow. Are you going to do something provoking tonight, Dan?
I'm going to try. As I say, I'm trying to get over this headache. I'm waiting for these tablets to kick in that I've had for this headache. So, there we go. Right, Stephen Harris says, hello, Charlene.
Hiya.
Adam Tipler, hope you're well. Mandy Bells just said, sorry, went to start watch party in Paranormal Hauntings. Lynn Sindri says, hey, guess what, Dan? Tim helped me set up StreamYard now. That's all right, then. Lynn, we can get you on for a chat. Maybe do a night with some ghost stories. How's that sound? That would be quite cool, wouldn't it? The ghost lady across to come on and do some ghost stories. Anne Jackson says Drew is doing her an in-depth reading soon, so she can't wait. Good. I'm hoping that he can get a bit more through for you. So just a couple of updates from me very quickly before we get started. Sorry, apologies that Brandon couldn't come on tonight. He messaged me only a few hours ago letting me know that he's had to postpone. He's having to postpone. So we're looking at another night for that. So that's the situation with that, unfortunately. He's got something on privately. He didn't go into detail or anything. So it's just unfortunately he's not able to make it today. Obviously Charlene and I have come on. We're going to do this. We're only going to be on for about an hour. To about 9 o'clock tonight, because I'm not feeling amazing myself still. And Charlene hasn't. She's running a bit short on time herself. So we'll do about an hour with the doll, see what we can do from there. See if Lizzie will come through and actually we'll get some details. And then the other thing is you'll see across the bottom of the screen if you would like to subscribe to Patreon, please do. It's not massively expensive, and it's just anything that goes into Patreon is just going to go to helping me out with maybe getting some investigations now and again, a bit of fuel money or something. So,
to be fair, you spent a lot on this StreamYard, haven't you? I know you have.
Yeah.
Looked.
Yeah,
And people don't realise what people spend to get, get
so
things.
I've put two things in now. I mean, it's not much. The lower price is $4.50, and I think the higher tier is $6.50 a month. And with that you get a 5% or 10% discount Spook Clothing. You get 25% and 50% off once a month having a reading with Drew, so a full reading. Drew's agreed to that to help out, and then there'll be other things added into that as well. Plus there'll be additional live streams and things, especially after investigations. So like when we do the main investigations, that'll be on the main page, and then there'll be a subscribers live afterwards, potentially, just to continue on. So the Patreon's all set up at the moment. So if anybody's interested in subscribing, so please pop across, as it says at the bottom there. It's patreon.com, www.patreon.com/Dan Litchfield Ghost Hunter. As I say, it's £4.50 or £6.50 a month. But there'll be different things added into it going along. So there will be more things added to it once I can think of stuff to give away, potentially. Or things to do, I should say.
Stick.
But the energy stick, yeah, we're getting an energy stick, shall we? And give an energy stick away with every patron. Subscribe. So, do you know, the only thing I can't work out with this dictionary thing I've got here is how to actually look at the previous words that it said. I don't think it allows you to look at the previous words. So, sorry.
So, do you want me to play this ambience?
Go for it. Yeah.
Right. We
just in response to Lynn a minute. You should be paying me, Dan, she says. All right, Lynn. You've snogged me. There you go. So that's your payment in the past. We did that payment in kind. There you go.
That was the deal.
Yeah. I'll let up on the fact you tried to eat me.
Hey, Lynn, he'll promise you another one, won't you, Dan?
That's it, yeah. One other little bit of info, actually. Tomorrow, I've got a cable turning up for my GoPro Hero 4. So I'm hoping that as of tomorrow, I'll be able to use this as a webcam.
Oh, brilliant.
Which it's 4K. So fingers crossed, see what that's like. So that'll be a second webcam then. So if we're doing stuff like this, I'll be able to put up another screen going straight onto bits and pieces, maybe.
I think this is what I need for in here, because I've obviously got this set up, but then you've got the rest of me, and quite a lot of people that I've been looking back on the talks have picked up a lot in here and said there's been movement in here.
Yeah.
I mean, we know about that, but there was, when I was directing it this way towards the crying boy, people were saying that they were seeing stuff around that area. So exactly. I need to do something myself, like CCTV or something, and especially with that today. I need to see, what's going on.
Right, get this. So this app, funnily enough, as soon as I was turning off the Hero 4, it said switch off. And as you were saying what you were just saying, the word really come up.
Did it? Yes, really. We're getting cameras in here. Make me look crazy.
Don't blame you. So yeah, if everybody can like, share, start your watch parties, and go from there, and then that would be amazing. Thank you very much, Lee.
I'll just play this ambience then.
Over to you. You're playing that. And the word school's just popped up on it.
Hey?
The word school has just popped up.
School?
School and research.
Second back a minute. So Liz, you're here tonight. Your face with Dan again. I'd like you to go over. Use my energy. The advice is going to come over.
Up and down the city road, in and out the ego, that's the way.
I just had the word power as you're saying that, as that was going on.
Power.
Power. And then Alice Box saying return.
Yeah, you can go when you return. I will come back, ask you for you to come back, okay? Do you want to put your spirit box on, Dan?
Yeah.
So that was quite relevant replies, wasn't it?
You just had wonder on the Alice Box.
So Liz, Dan is inviting you to come over again. And yes, you can return.
Lizzie, come over and speak to me if you want to. Come over, push this pendulum, this little crystal that's on a chain. Move it for us. Use the device like you were trying to the other day to speak to us.
When you are there, can you say your name through that spirit box for me?
So the word reach come up on this dictionary one.
Come and use all your energy and go over to Dan.
Come on, Lizzie. We don't believe you. Rascal. Don't believe that you're real. Don't believe you can do anything that anybody says you can do. Just had the word will on here.
Okay. Can you go and be a rascal to Dan?
Stay is the word just come up.
Okay. So Lizzie, if you're there, can you do something to Dan for me?
What is good?
That pendulum's swaying slightly.
Can you really push it for me, Liz? We really want to see it move. It is moving, isn't it? But I can't see it great.
It is moving slightly, yeah. It's moving forward and backwards on itself.
Okay. Is that yes? Is that your yes?
So the name Rosalind on the Alice Box. And at the same time have the name Noah on this other one.
Okay.
Come on, Lizzie.
Can you give me your no on the pendulum, Lizzie?
It looks as if it's trying to push itself over towards the yes. Sorry. Yes is away. Is that way away from it? Okay. No is this way.
In more trouble, isn't it?
More trouble.
Yeah.
Lizzie, can you please say your name through that device?
What was that? I just heard it sounded like a load of kids laughing.
I didn't hear it this side.
That was strange. Definitely no one outside my house, you see. Okay. I can check back on that anyway because, I mean, there wouldn't be a gang of kids, like young little kids out there. Do you know what I mean? Right. Where I live in the middle of nowhere.
sinewy foot.
Lizzie, was that you we just heard laughing? Kimberly Goodall just said she heard kids laugh as well.
Okay. Is Noah and Rosalind the kids that have come over?
Pendulum moving still. It's only small amounts it's moving. I don't know if you can see it on there.
Looks to it.
That said, look. Did you hear that?
It sounded like I said no one looks. No one looks.
I can't tell on looking but in through this little thing.
Let's just see if I can get the screen bigger there. There you go.
That's better. Yeah, it does look like it's moving.
Certainly swaying. I mean, obviously, I have got a fan behind me, but it's not blowing that much.
Well, it wasn't moving prior to that, was it?
No.
Can you tell us how old you are?
Right.
That sounded like I said run. This one's just said only. Could that be, we were just talking about Rosalind and Noah, could that be that it's only them?
Mm.
Nobody's ever said there's kids in my place before. People have told me they've seen a lady, but that's at the back of the house.
Okay.
But that where she is seen is where is in the little sort of corridor, the sort of bit where my fridge freezer is, which would have been the old back of the house.
Struggled to come up with that.
Struggled to come up. Just had the word rest on this other device.
Can you make Dan really hot?
Yeah. Ladder. Do we have other children here other than Lizzie? Have we got Noah and Rosalind? Produce.
You got your static meter on, Dan?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tight.
Lizzie, you should recognise that device. Can you go and affect the static?
Sort of.
I didn't catch what that said. Did you?
I didn't know. Body on here.
Have you dismantled my pendulum? Have you been playing with it?
That pendulum's moving a lot more now.
Well, can you? Dan's got one, and you're obviously moving. If you are affecting that,
Just had the word figure on here.
can you try and move the stand it's on? Can you do that?
Now, Lizzie, if you're really with us, if you are really with us and you can actually keep it in my, thought it said. if you're really with us and you can do these things, and it's you that does these things to other people, come and do something to me. Just said yesterday on here. Move this pendulum more. Make it swing. Touch that box with the funny sticks coming out the top.
Roof being crit.
No clue what that said.
No, I don't know if it said something about moving, but I can't be 100% sure.
So tip there.
You've come from this doll. Can you tell me, confirm, what is the name on the back of the doll?
Said the word death on here.
Oh, that's hard to say.
And it sounded like it said standing on a spirit box.
Okay. Can you say what colour dress she's got on? What colour? This your dress? Your doll?
Pendulum's really moving a lot more than it was. If it was the fan doing it, it would be moving in that direction, but it's moving side to side. And the fan's in that direction, so it wouldn't be doing that. It's just said Russian.
Okay.
Whether that's something to do with you saying about the doll.
Ruby. Ruby's the name on the back of her. Come on, Lizzie. Damn, don't believe in you.
Should we see if you can touch this, if you're with me? There's a silver bit on the end here, and if you touch it, it lights up.
It'll not hurt you.
But to make it light up, I have to be holding on to it as well.
Come and touch the end of it for me.
Just that's Jan and she.
Come on. Come and show us your hair.
All you need to do is come over and grip hold of the end of this thing I'm holding. Just come and hold on to it. Hold on to the end of it.
Was you not happy what Dan called you the other night?
Just said gag.
Gag. Do you want to gag Dan? What did he call you?
That.
What was that?
Don't want to say it, that sounded like. Did anybody in
It's
the chat
all right.
hear that? Don't want to say it? If I say it again, will it make you mad?
Go on, what did he call you? It's all right.
If the word comes... That was too quiet to hear anything anyway. If the word comes through on the radio, though, on the spirit box, that would be amazing, because it's not a word that should be said on radio.
Yeah.
Come on, what did I call you? There we go. I just had the words "to desire" on there.
Is there anything you want to say to Dan? You swore last time.
Come on, make it a bit more so we can hear your voice. I'm struggling to hear your voice. You see that pendulum moving?
Yeah. Well, this is what I had. I put it on her. I'd been there for quite a while. I turned around and it was just swinging. I was like, that should have stopped by now. And then I stopped it myself and it just started swinging again. And it was more or less swinging throughout the whole night.
Come on, what did I call you?
It's really going, isn't it? It's got stronger because I couldn't see it at first, but I can now.
Yeah.
Come on, you're building that energy. If you can push that, you can do the other things in that room. I've got every faith in you.
I bet you can't do it. It's circling now.
It is really going. Thank you for doing that. That is brilliant.
As I say, it can't be the wind from here, because I mean there is a draft obviously from the fan, but it's not much.
No, like I say, it wasn't swinging.
No,
when we started. That's a heat.
Yeah.
That's a heat.
MEAT. Meat. And then we've had bad on here. Come on. I'll say it, shall I, Lizzie? I said the word whore. I asked you if you were a whore. Didn't give us a proper answer, though. Does that make you angry, me calling you that? Stop it. Is that?
Sounded like it.
Are you a prostitute? A lady of the night? Jade. There you go. So Jade was. There you go. See that?
What? Yeah. Jade was.
It said Jade was. So
Who was Jade?
But Jade was. Who's Jade? This is just said quite a lot of. Look. Okay, so Look where. Who's Jade? Where's Jade? That pendulum.
That just said slower, didn't it, on Alice?
Yeah.
And then on the spirit blocks, it said slower.
Yeah.
I heard. So you got 2 responses on 2 different devices. Did that say poor?
Yeah, it said poor, yeah.
Okay.
Look at that pendulum moving side to side.
I know. What does that say? Where?
Whose?
I thought it said whore for a minute.
Yeah, I did as well. When I looked at it,
it said whore.
I thought that straight off. Yeah, WHOSE. But that's probably the nearest word. That's probably the nearest word in the word bank to the word whore, isn't it?
Yeah. If you are trying to say it, really use them letters to say it. Spell it out for me. What was Jade?
Come on, who was Jade?
Was Jade who your husband cheated on you with? Can you confirm?
Helen. Does that mean Helen was? Come on, give us a response. Tell us straight. Who is Jade and who is Helen? Right, this one's a bit strange because this has just said a few things on it. This one has. It said to cut the writer inside.
Cut the writer inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go out and do something.
Go out and do something. Now, if cut the writer inside, I mean, obviously, if this is the spirit of Lizzie, the only thing we can read into that potentially is you're a writer, obviously.
Yeah.
And you're obviously on your inside at the minute.
That says fun at the back of you.
Fun. Yeah.
Who wants to cut me?
It's just said nothing as well. So.
Does somebody want to cut me?
Do you mean harm to Charlene?
Has that pendulum now stopped?
It slowed right down.
It has, and it did say slower, didn't it?
Yeah, it definitely did.
Can you make a bang around Dan?
It's going again.
Well, it wouldn't stop and start, would it, if it was a flow in, just a flow in here? So.
Do you want to try your app, your end?
Yeah. Do you want me to play the ambience?
Play the ambience.
The echo's on.
The echo's on.
Yeah, just go with what you normally go with.
1 minute then.
Yes.
The band's in a moment. So Lizzie, if you are here, can you confirm on my device if you are? Say your name for me. Are you
How much
over?
that pendulum's moving?
Yeah. Are you over with Dan?
You want?
That was if you want, fired. Are you moving that pendulum?
Yeah. Full of
How do you feel that I've sent you over to Dan? Is there better energy? Can you knock that pendulum over?
Yep.
We are both giving you the energy.
That pendulum now almost stopped.
Is it because she's back? Says began. I can't see the comments of what's being said. Let's have a look if we can have a look.
See it moving again.
No.
No,
So Lizzie, go and move that pendulum again for me. Sending you back over to Dan. One circle for me.
yes.
It's moving again, isn't it?
Yeah. Start swinging side to side again.
You need to do a really big circle for me.
Yes. So
Who is
another,
all the ladies' names?
another
Who are all
lady's name. Yeah.
Who are all the ladies' names?
Beware.
Do I need to? Do we need to be aware of these ladies?
See that spinning? It's now going around. Whoever this is, whether you're Lizzie, Jess, any of those names, we need to see something big. Touch the box with the sticks sticking out of it. Move the pendulum. Knock over the pendulum.
Dad, just hold the stick near the pendulum. Just keep hold of it and see if the thing is.
I've got my hand out as well because I have to make full connection, right?
Yeah. So come and hold hands.
Take my hand and then grab hold of this stick that I have. That's it, Lizzie.
Yeah. Go in and join hands with Dan. That's it out. Dan won't hurt you. Come and show him that you are there. Dismantle Dan's spindle for me tonight. Yeah. Put it on the side, Dan.
Come on, take my hand and then grab hold of this thing and with your other hand. And it'll make it lighter. So I show you again.
Does it make a blue colour, Dan? Does it make a blue colour? It says grass. Grass. It said blue and then it says grass.
I said blur.
Oh, blue. Oh, I thought it said blue and then grass. Yes, we can use this grass bit.
Many.
You're not.
How are you feeling there, Dan? All right?
Yeah. Yeah. I've come over feeling really sleepy, that's all.
Sleepy.
Yeah.
Drained.
So much so.
Collecting energy.
Yeah.
How drained I feel.
You look very sleepy.
You know how drained I feel. I'm struggling to keep my hand in the air with this thing in it.
You look really like sleepy.
How bad my eyes look.
Have you drained Dan? Bed? Are you bed there?
For you, sweet.
Are you going to give Daniel, Dan? I want to call you. No, stand on Dad. No, I want to call you Daniel. I don't know why.
Interest. Let's go back
Are you
and
going
forth.
to give Dad a nightmare tonight? If he sleeps?
Yes.
Dan needs to sleep.
Yes.
And you said you've not slept. You've obviously not felt tired.
Yeah.
Should I call her back over?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'm going to call you back over to me. Thanks. I want to thank you for moving Dan's pendulum. Can you come back over and tell me when you are here? Say your name or my name. That laugh again. I've not heard any swearing tonight.
No. That little laugh we had earlier, though, let's get that giggle.
Yeah.
I'll be interested to hear back, that will. Just to let you know, my Ivan is this here. This is a microphone. It's just not that far from the camera.
Oh. I can't see a thing in comments. Not a thing.
And you're not. Yeah, I know you got to slide across, haven't you, to see it?
Yeah.
So pendulum's still going a little bit, but it's going side to side again.
So like from when we started.
Yeah. It's just spinning now. Starting to go again more.
You do look really drained, Dan.
I
You've
am.
gone
I'm
really
knackered.
quiet.
I'm knackered. Honestly, I feel like I could go and sleep. Do you know what I mean?
You do. You do look like that.
And, well, I have slept. Don't get me wrong. I have slept. It's just at night time, the insomnia kicks in.
Yeah.
Just to answer what Pat Wilkinson in the chat's just said about the fact I'm going 2 days without sleep. I have slept, but when I'm finally getting to sleep, which ends up being about 5-6 in the morning, then I sleep through until I'm sleeping through until about 11 or 12, but it's broken. So it's like sleep for about an hour, wake up, sleep. Do you know what I mean? So, and
But normally at this time you're all right. I've never seen you.
Oh, normally I don't ever feel like this ever. Usually at this time of night.
Right.
I am drained. I haven't been feeling well the last 2 days, but a lot of that's sleep and, as well as I think it's I ran out of the meds that I take for my anxiety, but I don't think it's a bad thing because I'm not supposed to come off them, but I think a couple of days without them isn't so bad. But Monday I'm going to speak to the doctor about it because I think they've been messing with my weight as well, especially because they're one of the side effects is they increase your appetite. So for me, and I know I've put on about 2 stone in weight, so I'm not happy about that.
No.
So, but other than that, I am absolutely shattered. and I really do just want to go to bed, to be quite honest with you. But
Okay.
I know what'll happen is if I'll go to bed, and I guarantee you now it will literally be a case of I won't be able to sleep. So
Well, I've never seen you like this, Dan.
I'm just as I say, it's just knackered.
No.
I think we're pretty much we're nearly at the hour, aren't we?
Well, if you experience anything, let me know.
Yes, I will do. I mean, when I was holding the that energy stick, one hand and holding the other hand out, I was feeling like a sort of tingly sensation in my left hand, but other than that, that was about it. But I do feel since I've been on this live, especially in the last sort of 20 minutes, I felt really drained. I felt really like I want to just go to bed, as I say.
Yeah.
So I think that's where I'm going.
Well, see, if you have a nightmare, it's not my fault, Dan.
That's the disclaimer involved, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Right
yeah,
then, I will let you get off then.
Oh yeah, thank you. Right, so everybody in the chat, thank you for watching. Again, if you want to come and support the page, you can go to patreon.com/Dan Litchfield Ghost Hunter. It's not very much to support the page. It's £4.50 or £6.50, depending on which tier you want. And tomorrow night, Drew's back with some readings. So all being well, I would have had some sleep by then. So thank you very much, Charlene. And thank you to everybody in the chat. And I've not just been tired. I've not just been not sleeping. I've also had a stomach bug as well the last 48 hours. So that doesn't help. So yeah. So it's not just that. It's both ways. If you know what I mean. So it's as in tiredness because I've not been sleeping, and also that bug as well. So thanks again for everybody coming in the chat, and thank you for being involved. And Charlene, thank you for doing a bit of the doll sort of last minute, as we should say. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
And I'll be back on maybe Tuesday.
Yes, certainly will be. So I'll see you then. Cheers,
See you
guys.
later. Bye.